Did you ever find yourself in that slightly awkward situation? Maybe you're selling something online, splitting a bill with friends, or perhaps a loved one wants to send you a little something. And then the question pops up, what's the best way to send you money? Your mind races through the various apps and bank transfers, and then you think of your trusty Monzo account. But a little seed of doubt creeps in. Can people actually send money to my Monzo account online, even if they don't have Monzo themselves? That's the question we're diving deep into today. It's a question that many Monzo users, both new and seasoned, have pondered. Because while Monzo has revolutionized personal banking for so many with its sleek app and innovative features, the fundamental need to receive money from others remains crucial. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's quickly touch upon why this question even arises. Traditional banking systems have been around for ages, and the process of transferring money, while sometimes clunky, is generally well understood. You have sort codes, account numbers, the familiar drill. Monzo, being a digital-first bank, operates a little differently, and that difference can sometimes lead to uncertainty about basic functionalities like receiving payments. Think about it. You might have friends who swear by other banking apps, family members who are more comfortable with traditional high street banks, or even customers who use various online payment platforms. You need to know if your Monzo account can seamlessly integrate with these different financial ecosystems. So, the short answer, the spoiler if you will, is yes. Absolutely, someone can transfer money to your Monzo account online, even if they don't have a Monzo account themselves. But like with most things in the world of finance, there are nuances and different methods involved. Let's break down the most common ways someone can send you money online and how they interact with your Monzo account. The most straightforward method, and the one that likely comes to mind first, is a standard bank transfer. Just like with any other UK bank account, your Monzo account has a unique account number and sort code. These are the essential pieces of information that anyone using online banking or a traditional bank branch needs to send you money. If someone is using online banking through their own bank, be it Barclays, Lloyds, HSBC, or any other UK financial institution, the process is usually quite simple. They'll log into their online banking portal, navigate to the Send Money or Make a Payment section, and they'll be prompted to enter the recipient's details. This is where you'll provide your Monzo account number and sort code. They'll also need your name as it appears on your Monzo account. Once they've entered these details and the amount they want to send, they'll typically be asked to confirm the transaction, often through a security code or their bank's mobile app. The beauty of this method is its universality. Almost everyone with a UK bank account has access to online banking and the ability to make standard bank transfers. This makes it a reliable and widely accepted way for people to send money to your Monzo account, regardless of their own banking preferences. Now, what about those who are also part of the Monzo community? Well, if the person sending you money also has a Monzo account, the process becomes even smoother. Within the Monzo app, users can easily send money to each other using their Monzo usernames or phone numbers. This method often bypasses the need to manually enter sort codes and account numbers, making it incredibly quick and convenient. It's a fantastic feature for splitting bills with friends who are also on Monzo or for sending small amounts to family members instantly. Beyond traditional bank transfers and Monzo-to-Monzo payments, there are also various online payment platforms that can be used to send money to your Monzo account. Services like PayPal, Wise, formerly TransferWise, and others allow users to send and receive money internationally and domestically. While the exact process might vary depending on the platform, generally, the sender would need your email address or phone number linked to your Monzo account, if applicable and supported by the platform, or they might be able to send to your bank details directly through the platform. It's worth noting that some platforms might have their own fees associated with sending or receiving money, so it's always a good idea to check the terms and conditions of the specific platform being used. However, these platforms can provide an alternative way for people to send you money online, especially if they are already familiar with and actively use these services. Another increasingly popular method for sending and receiving money online is through mobile payment apps like Google Pay and Apple Pay. While direct transfers to a bank account via these platforms might not always be the primary function, they often facilitate payments between users who have linked their bank cards to the app. Depending on how the sender is using these apps, they might be able to indirectly send money that ends up in your Monzo account if you have your Monzo debit card linked to your profile on their chosen platform. For example, if a friend wants to send you money via Google Pay and they have your phone number, and you also have your Monzo card linked to Google Pay, the funds they send might be processed through your Monzo account. The specifics of how these transactions are routed can vary, so it's always best to confirm with the sender which method they are using and whether it will indeed reach your Monzo account. Now, let's address some potential questions or concerns that might be lingering in your mind. Firstly, are there any fees involved when someone sends money to my Monzo account online? Generally, for standard bank transfers within the UK, Monzo does not charge a fee for receiving money. Similarly, Monzo to Monzo transfers are also typically free. However, as mentioned earlier, if the sender is using a third-party platform like PayPal or Wise, they might incur fees from that platform, but Monzo itself usually won't charge you for receiving the funds. It's always a good practice to double-check Monzo's current fee structure on their official website or app for any specific scenarios. Secondly, how long does it take for money to arrive in my Monzo account when someone sends it online? For standard bank transfers within the UK, the processing time is usually quite quick, often within a few hours or by the next business day at the latest. Monzo to Monzo transfers are typically instantaneous, meaning the money should appear in your account almost immediately. Transfers via third-party platforms can vary in speed depending on the platform and the specific type of transfer, but they often aim for relatively fast processing times. Thirdly, do I need to share any sensitive information, like my password or PIN, for someone to send me money? Absolutely not. You should never share your Monzo password or PIN with anyone. The only information someone needs to send you money via a standard bank transfer is your account number and sort code, along with your name. For Monzo to Monzo transfers, they might need your Monzo username or the phone number associated with your account. Be cautious of any requests for more sensitive information. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.